What's up, guys? This is Charlie here from TechInform.us. Today I'm going to be doing the review of the Wenger AeroGraph 7709 men's watch review. Now, this is my very first watch review. Many of you probably didn't know I am very fond of watches, and I hope to have more reviews coming up. So, when you first buy this watch, you're going to get this box right here. As you can see, it says Wenger on the bottom left-hand corner with a picture of a Swiss Army knife on the bottom right-hand corner with a little stamp on the upper left-hand corner. So this actually is not the real box. This is a cardboard slide. So we're just going to slide this out of the box. And then you're going to get this metal aluminum box. This is obviously a Wenger watch. So it'll say the cross and then Wenger. It does have a brushed look on the sides, as well as the bottom. The strip of metal right here where it says Wenger is polished, and then it does have a very slightly rigid design on the top. Now, as you can see, there's a pull tab right here. You're going to open it up, and then you're going to get the watch. It's going to say Wenger right there. Now let's get into the watch part. You're just going to open it up. It'll be another box right there. In here I just have some extra links. Moving the box aside, here we actually have the actual watch. It has 3 subdials. You're probably going to notice the second hand is not moving, and it's not moving because that serves as a stopwatch feature, but I'll get into the actual dial interface in a minute. It has a brushed aluminum case along these sides. It is a 5-link band, so the 2 outsides in the middle are brushed, and then the 2 middle links right there, 2 lines of links are polished. On the secure clasp right here, it does have a Wenger symbol, and this is a diver's watch, I might add. And it does have a very secure clasp, so it's not going to fall off. On the back here, we just have, it says Wenger, and then it says since 1893, and then it has a picture of the genuine Swiss Army knife. And then it also has some details written along the side. This is a diver's watch, so it is water resistant up to 200 meters. It has a unidirectional rotating bezel, which I'll get into in a moment. Looking on the sides, you have the top pusher, as the manual calls it, that it serves for operating the chronographs, and then you also have the bottom pusher, which serves as operating the chronographs as well. Then here you have the crown. It is not a screw down crown, it's a regular pull out. Just pull it out to set the time, and pull it out to position 3, I might add, to set the time. Then pull it out slightly to position 2 to set the date. Now, you might notice, as I said before, the second hand is not working. That is a stopwatch feature. And the right subdial right there are actually the seconds. Now, if you're going to start this stopwatch feature, you're just going to hit the upper pusher right there. Now, this will start the stopwatch feature, and as you can see, this left subdial measures the amount of minutes that you've been timing for, and then the bottom subdial measures the amount of hours you've been timing for, and obviously the second hand measures the amount of seconds. Now, you can pause this stopwatch and mark a lap. Let's say I want to stop it at 20 seconds, then hit the bottom pusher right there, and I can use the unidirectional rotating bezel to mark it. Let's just leave it at that. And then the internal clock, which I find a neat feature about this watch, the internal clock does keep going. So I can hit the bottom pusher again. It'll recognize where it was continuing, and then it will obviously continue. Now, to stop this completely, you're just going to hit the top pusher. That'll completely stop it, like completely pause it. The internal clock stops as well. And as you can see, we can hit it again. That will continue it, but the internal clock has paused. And so to reset it, we're just going to hit the bottom pusher once. The dials that have changed will reset. If you've been timing for over an hour, that dial right there will reset, and as will this in the second hand. Now, I definitely do recommend this watch. As I said, it's very thick. It is I've said this multiple times, but one feature that divers might use is let's say you have it sized to you regularly, like I do, and then you want to put equipment on over it. You're just going to push, expand this tab right here. This will give you about an extra inch of room. Except I don't use that feature much. This watch does have a very nice look to it. I don't have a very big wrist. So it does look pretty nice. It can be used for fancy and sporty occasions. Now let me get back into the box and show you some other things to come in it. Alright, so in the box, it's gonna say Wenger. I might add this is made of leather. Inside it, what I have the links that I had removed from the watch and the pin that keeping the links together. So that's always nice to keep. Here we have the price tag, which I'll be getting to in a moment. This is also a little description on the company. Just gives you a brief description, and then right here you have the instruction manual. Now this I suggest everybody reads. Just basically go through. It'll tell you how to use the watch. Pretty straightforward. Now, let's talk about prices now. As you can see, this watch retails for $500. That's what you're going to pay if you're going to pick one up. Now, I definitely do recommend this watch. It is a very strong quality watch. I haven't had it for too long, but I've only had it for like a week, and the build quality is absolutely fantastic. It does have, I might add, it does have a sapphire crystal right here that is scratch resistant, so that's always nice. But I definitely do recommend this watch. If you go to any of your local watch dealers, I should say, it's going to cost you around $500, and I would say at the very least $400. But this is not a cheap watch, but it's also not the most expensive watch out there. So thanks for watching. I hope this might have influenced your decision on to get this watch. Make sure to check out the website that I write for at www.techinform.us. Follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/abnicus, and I will talk to you guys in the next video I make. Make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe for more tech tutorials and watch reviews, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.